What's up guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Avis and welcome to Brick Vehicle Box. For today's video we're gonna go unbox and review these two Majorettes, but before we get started, make sure you click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you're always updated to my next video. So, let's get started. First we have here this Peugeot 3008 GT, which was launched in January 28, 2017, and it's a really good SUV car for me. So now I can't wait, so let's open it right now. Finally guys, we already opened the box. As you can see, it has a half black and half green car at the bottom of the car. You can also see the rims, which is like a blade, and I really like it. The front of the car, which have some fantastic details. Both headlights and windshields very clear. I really like it. The side view of the car, which is really nice angle, and I really like it too. The rear, which is color black. By the way, I like the rear lights. The roof is color black, which is very simple. And of course, at the bottom of the car, doesn't have much detail, but it's simple and I like it. You can also attach here a camper housing at the back, and of course you can also open the compartment at the back, but this thing is really hard to open it, so this will take a few seconds guys to open this thing, so sorry for this moment. So I'm just wait for a moment guys, sorry. But yeah, after the few seconds, finally we already opened the compartment at the back, and as you can see, it has small space, but very similar to the real one. And I really really like how they made this thing. And it's really cool car, and it's really cool how they made this opening functions. Of course, there's also working shocks, and of course, as you can see, the shocks is really bounce so well because the wheel arch and the wheel have a long distance to each other. So once you push the car down, the wheel and the wheel arch will, stick to each other, but in a different ways, like the bigger space, the more bounce you get at the shocks. And I really like this car. And this car is really similar to the Bugatti Chiron, because Bugatti Chiron have blue and black color at the car, which is half, and of course this car too is half color, which is the green and black. But yeah, I really like this Peugeot 3008 GT, and yeah, so this is it, the car. So let's move on to the next. Next we're gonna open is this Mercedes-Benz AMG GT 2-door, which is the safety car at the Formula 1, and of course my favorite car too. That's why I bought this thing, and it's really good, and I can't wait to open it, so let's open it right now. Finally, we have the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT 2-door. But I noticed something right here at the rims. The rims are very similar to my Ford Mustang 1967 that I bought first. As you can see, the rims, they are really same. I don't know why Majorette did this thing, but it's okay for me, I'm just curious. But I'm gonna make a review about my Ford Mustang in my next video, but first let's just focus on the Mercedes-Benz. So the Mercedes-Benz have really good looking at the front, which is I like the details. Both headlights and windshields are very clear. The side view angle, which is I really like how they made this thing, and the rear lights, which is I really like at the Mercedes-Benz. Top of the car, which is very simple, even at the bottom of the car, which is very simple, doesn't have much detail. And of course, all the cars have working shocks. All the cars brand Majorettes, but I'm surprised that these shocks work so well than the other sports cars. Of course, openable doors, not hood, not trunk, only doors. But as you can see, the interior is really good. Doesn't have any detailed at the interior, but as you can see, the dashboard, the steering wheel, the cabinet, of course the seats, they're really very similar to the real one, and I really like how they made this thing. And yeah, that's the interior. And yeah, I really like how they made this. And of course, I also like the Mercedes-Benz logo at the front. And of course, even the similar rims, still good for me. I really like the shape of the car when it's sideways. Of course, I'm surprised the Mercedes-Benz logo is really at the center of the trunk, and they made it really perfect. And yeah, that's the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT 2-door, and it's released in September 9, 2014. And yeah, that's the car. So let's just move on to the cars right now. Of course, at the box, you're also gonna have these cards. And these cards are gonna tell you about the information about the car. Example, I bought this Peugeot 3008 GT and this Mercedes-Benz AMG GT 2-door. Well, these cards are gonna tell you about the information. Example, how many cylinder boxes they have, how fast is the car is, and some other functions or other stuff like that. And yeah, it's really fun to collect them. It's a really collectible card, and it's really, yeah, I'm just happy for it. So yeah, let's move on to the car again. So yeah, for the car, I'm gonna rate this a 9.5, because the rims are, sometimes it's similar to the other cars, but I really like the opening function about these cars, and of course the working shocks. I really like how they made the working shocks and the opening functions, and of course the detail of the car and the other things right there at the car. I really like them, and yeah, it's really cool. So for my next video, we're gonna go review this Volkswagen Beetle and 1967 Ford Mustang. So stay tuned.